Sable, the Moline catcher. 0 for 2 today, but he also has 2 walks.
Catcher Chris Murphy kind of started walking out towards the mound. I don't know if you saw that. And Kelly just kind of went with his glove and said, I'm all right, leave me be. So that's the kind of guy, I guess you can say, that the Morton coaches want there on the mound. He wants the ball right now. He knows where he made the mistake.
Justin Niels up for Moline with a runner on. Dave Sable on at first. Niels is 1 for 3. Singled his last time up. Got on in an air another time. He's been on the base pass a lot, but he's down. No, 2-0 the count. 2-0 as the Moline fans cheer. 2-0 with a runner on first. Clint Kelly. Throw some major smoke out there. Dave Sable on at first. Ball 3, back to the screen, and Sable gets the free trot to second base. Hustled down there, actually. But ball 3 also. 1 out. Moline needs base runners more than anything at this point. Got to set the table and then clear it with people crossing the plate. 3-0 the count. Moline is threatened all day. We've told you this. They've had 9 men left on base. Good point. Good point, Rico. Justin Niels up right now with 1 out. 3-0 count. He's got to be taking ball 4. The crowd is alive, and Moline maybe too if they can keep it up. They've got to win this game to force part 2 of this championship series as Morton comes in undefeated. Moline in the double elimination tournament lost their first game to Barrington 5-0. And I'm sorry, 6-3.
Yeah.
And then came back 1-3 straight. And then today they've been shut out by Vincent Hines and some great fielding, and now some great relief by Clint Kelly. But all of a sudden here in the 9th, after 1 out, Kelly has walked the last 2 batters. Jim Vito up. He won't be sacrificing here because they need the 3-run homer off the bat of Vito,
tie the game,
or a single, or a walk, which he takes ball 1. Crowd alive on both sides of the diamond now. 1-0 the count, 1 out, runners on first and second. Here's the pitch to Vito. Right call by Ken Graw.
That was a good heat on the part of Clint Kelly, the right-hander for Morton.
Dave Sable on at second for Moline. Justin Niels on at first. Jim Vito at the plate. Vito has got 2 hits today.
Fouled it off.
But he struck out his last time up. 2 for 4. Infield single in the 5th. Leadoff single to start the game in the 1st. 1-2 the count on Vito. 2 for 4 today. As we said, he struck out his last time up. 1 out. 2 on for Moline. They trail 3-0. Big pitches coming here.
Yes.
Big pitch coming right here, right now. Jim Vito, the batter. Here's the pitch from Kelly. Oh, what a curveball.
Curveball on the part of Clint Kelly.
Went around.
That was
Wow,
that was impressive. Very nice curveball.
Went around the plate, however, for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Line back
Barely
here
got a
on
piece
the
of that
screen.
one. Jim hanging in there, though.
Took some guts to look at that curveball pitch. 2-2 the count on Vito. He's 2 for 4 today.
Gonna come with the off speed.
Fleet-footed right fielder for Moline. Lanky but fast. 2-2 as Clint Kelly gets set to deliver. Off-speed curve high. No trouble for Vito on that decision. 3-2. The crowd is alive. Moline hopes to be too. They're trailing 3-0 here in the top of the 9th with a 1 out. Jim Vito, the batter. Sable on at second. Foul back.
Jim Vito hanging in there. Having a tough AB up there, making Clint Kelly work.
Sable on second. Niels on first. 3-2 the count. Vito, the batter. 1 down. Moline dugout clapping away here. Staccato clapping. Moline needs a hit here from Vito. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Struck him out.
That was
Clinton
a big
Kelly.
out on
Wow.
Clint Kelly. Boy, that was a good pitch. Vito went out and chased that one. Thought he could get a piece of it, but just out there far enough out of the reaches of Jim Vito, and Moline's down to their last out, folks.
Disappointed Jim Vito. 2 down. Moline trailing 3-0. Clint Kelly, he seems to have a lot of momentum going out there now after that big strikeout. 0-1 to count here. Call strike on Aaron Wilson, who walked his last time up. 0 for 3 on the day.
Kelly.
Here's the pitch from Kelly. Oh, another nice curve.
They haven't gained that inside corner since he got out on the mound.
No, but he's got enough in his repertoire to rally from the counts, apparently. Did a nice job on that last batter. Jim Vito striking him out on a 3-2 pitch. Here we go. Low heat that time. 2-1.
Right now, maybe Wilson could draw a walk. You got Jesse Smith coming up, who has got some power. So maybe you never know.
Wilson, the batter here, grounds it to the right side.
Oh,
the base hit under the glove of the second baseman.
Clyde Beard holds him up.
Bases loaded. Yeah, there was no need to send him in since the key run is on first base. That would tie the game.
Here we go.
I think that'll be a single for Aaron Wilson.
Who you want up in this situation, folks? Your best hitter. This is it. Moline's best hitter, Jesse Smith, at the plate. Jesse Smith on the year has 7 home runs. So he's got some power.
He's 0 for 2 today, grounded out his last time up to the second baseman. However, it was a great hit, a great play by O'Reilly that time.
Yes.
And more importantly, it was against Kelly. This will be his second look.
This is an old-fashioned duel right here.
Bases loaded, strike 1, 2 out,
Good heat
down to the wire. Moline trailing 3-0, but they got their best batter, Jesse Smith, up. He's 0 for 2 today.
One swing of the bat can change the game right here, folks. Foul it straight back.
Boy, first baseman running in, and he makes the catch in the game. Boy, a nice running catch by first baseman Corey McLeod. Boy, who's had a big day. Nice running catch. That ball hung up there enough. He caught it just about as he's going to enter the dugout. Well, he was about 7 or 8 feet away, but a nice running catch by Corey McLeod. And Moline season is over.
They got nothing to be ashamed of, folks. Moline hosting the tournament. Kind of thought that this was a fluke for them being here because they hosted it, but Moline did a great job anyway, and you can see some of the sad faces on the part of the Moline Legion post. But they have nothing to be ashamed of. They had a great season and a great tournament. They have a lot to be proud of and a lot to look back on at this tournament. They knocked off the defending state champs and got here to the final game after losing their first game. So.
And this Morton team, no slouch, 42-14, and they went through this tournament unscathed, undefeated.
Morton is headed to Midland, Michigan to play in the Midwest Regional, and the winner of that heads to somewhere in South Dakota for the Nationals. And this Morton team's got a good chance of getting to the Nationals.
A fine year, as you said, Rico, for this Moline team. They finished the year at 36-11, came back from the losers bracket to make it all the way to the finals here. They needed to win this one to force one final game as they came out of the losers bracket, and Morton was undefeated out of the winners bracket. Morton remains undefeated with a nicely done 3-0 win to earn a state title. Vincent Hines gets the win, but a save for Clint Kelly, who was very impressive indeed out there.
Very impressive.
Moline ends up leaving 11 runners on for this game. Wow.
That's a tough break, you know. Who knows? They couldn't come up with a big hit today. Todd Gilmore pitched real well other than the second inning. He looked, we saw him Wednesday, and he looked real shaky today. He had a little more confidence and seemed like his off-speed stuff was working a little better and did a good job.
Right. 12 runners, left on for Moline in this game, and they were unable to plate not a one of them. Tell you what, we're going to take a short break and be right back for a wrap-up. Moline losing in the championship game here today to Morton, 3-0. I just want to check Gilmore's strike. Welcome back here to Holmgren Field, beautiful Holmgren Field. The sun is setting even though it's noon because it turned out to be high noon for Moline as they were unable to plate a single runner. 12 men left on base today. Moline had numerous opportunities, including the bases loaded there in the ninth. Still a great effort by Moline. Nice job of pitching by Todd Gilmore. 3 runs in the second inning. A big 2-run double by Chris Murphy that Jim Vito chased and tried to make a sliding catch, unable to quite get to it. Ended up a 2-run double. Murphy then came in on a single by Jay Brewer, 3-0 there in the second inning, and that's how it remained despite numerous opportunities by this Moline Legion team. They threatened forever. They're very disappointed out there right now, but the state title going to this Morton club, which we talked, Rico, they played airtight on that infield.
Their infield looks solid, and hey, they got the job done pitching-wise. They pitched a kid who hadn't pitched all in the tournament. The Vince Hines hadn't pitched yet in the tournament, and threw, what, 7 strong? Then they brought in Mr. Kelly, and Mr. Kelly put him down. And that's all you can ask of a team like that. You know, they showed a good character and good poise out there and did the job. That's all you can ask of a team. So now they're the state champs. But like I said, Molling's got nothing to be ashamed of. They proved that they belong here in this top 6 in the state. You know, like I said, a lot of people were thinking it was a fluke because they were hosting the tournament. But Moline ends up, like I said, knocking off the defending state champs and getting into the finals. So Moline's got nothing to be ashamed of. They had a great season, and a lot of these guys at their last game here with the Legion, they've got a lot to look back on when they grow up and go into the future. They can say I know the kids from Moline were involved in the high school state baseball tournament and the Legion state baseball tournament. So
getting to the finals, the championship of the state Legion tournament, and getting to the Final Four. Just missing getting to the championship game there at the state tournament. So fine year for Moline baseball all around.
They'll have the memories like that for the rest of their life, and that's a great thing about high school and athletics like this. But you know, you can't say enough about what the job with the Legion people here, especially Amy Adams, the job that they did running this tournament and getting this tournament off the ground. Pretty much, they didn't have a field about a month ago. They didn't know where they were going to host a tournament. They were going to decline the tournament because of their field down at Veterans Park. But luckily, the Moline Boosters, Moline Legion, and
Moline Fire Department,
the great people of this Moline community helped get this homegrown field in shape, and it looks beautiful. And that's just a tribute to everybody that helped out. Everybody kind of come together. Moline baseball, Legion baseball, Little League, everybody come together, and they ran a nice tournament. Like I said, you probably won't get another state tournament for 11 years, 11, 12 years. Last time they hosted one was in '85. So, and from what I was told, I guess this is Amy Adams last year, and the director of all the Legion Post 246. Unbelievable job he's did.
Behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, wherever. He's had a hand in everything. And these are the kind of people that make your community work. Yeah. Guys like Amy Adams, unsung heroes. And, boy, it was a well-run tournament. And just unfortunate Moline not quite able to pull it out. On the other hand, considering where Moline was at the outset after game 1 of this tournament in the losers bracket, it's really something that they made it to the championship round. But Morton just
too tough
made the plays when they had to for a 3-0 victory. Tell you, this is Jim Meenan thanking Jess Medina, our cameraman at Family Ties Productions. They'll be bringing you a ton of high school football, volleyball, soccer, you name it, they'll bring it. Is swimming in the offing?
Australian rules football we were talking about.
How about some swimming after the Olympics? But anyway, or would that cloud the camera? That new underwater camera I heard you were developing. But anyway, and Rico Navarro, I'd like to thank him for letting me sit in here a few of these games. Nice working with you, Rico, and if I see you in the district, I'll stay away from you. This is Jim Meenan thanking you, the fans, for listening, and have a great fall.
See you later.